Futurama is back with new episodes on Hulu every week. I watched the first episode. What are my thoughts on it? Let's get into it. Now, I actually really like Futurama. I haven't seen the entire series, but I've seen a couple episodes here and there. So I know how the show flows. I know kind of the characters and the relationships. So I was kind of excited to see what this new version would do because a lot of things are getting rebooted and brought back. We had Animaniacs just a couple years ago. I don't know if it's still running. So I was kind of excited to see what Futurama would bring to the table in this new installment. What are my thoughts on it? But I'll give them after I ask you to do this. Please hit the subscribe button down below. And as always, you can comment what are your thoughts on the original series and this new show. And I think this is actually season 11, so it is a part of the actual show. It is actually canon. It's not just like its own show. So it is technically season 11, episode 1 that I'm going to be reviewing today. But I've done enough talking. Let's actually get into the review. So the premise for this episode is Fry wants to not really feel... He wants to feel accomplished. So he wants to watch every episode of every TV show ever. So they put him in this binge watching thing. And of course, something's got to go wrong. So his levels are off or something. And he's going to die if they don't fix it soon enough. So the gang has to like bring back this show and keep it going so he doesn't run out of episodes. So that's when the meta stuff kind of comes in with bringing back that show after 10 years. Yeah, I really thoroughly enjoyed this episode. It was very, very meta, more meta than the normal show or than the previous 10 seasons. But I still really enjoyed it. It was nice to see all the characters back. All the voice actors are back in peak form. John DiMaggio, or however you pronounce his name, is great as Bender again. He's just one of the most iconic voices of all time. In cartoons. So it's really nice to see him back. And, you know, this is the creator, Matt Groening, of The Simpsons, one of my favorite shows of all time. So it does kind of have a feel kind of like that, but it is different. And I'm really a big fan of Matt Groening's shows. And this reboot of sorts, or 11th season, is pretty good. And it's off to a good start. And there's like 10 episodes in this. And I think it already got renewed for a 12th season. So I don't know how long they're going to keep this new strand of episodes up, but if they're going to do it like The Simpsons and Family Guy where they just keep renewing it over and over again, there's no end in sight to those shows really. Maybe they'll do that with Futurama. I don't think they'll do that because it's just a Hulu original, or on Disney Plus if you're outside the US. Yeah, that's kind of all I got to say about the premiere episode of this show. I really, really liked it. And tomorrow, Secret Invasion, the finale to the show, finally hits. Hopefully it brings the show some glory because it's kind of been a little slow. The last episode, episode 5, was pretty good. So be on the lookout for an MCU series or all the movies and series tier list coming out soon. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, you can check out some more videos right now.